morning, kids. Are you okay? Is my audio okay? Yes? Yes? Good. How was the weekend? I know last week you had no classes, it was just a test week, right? How was your test week? Difficult? Easy? So so? I don't know, teacher. Relax, okay?
I don't
We
know.
are back to classes again here at this YouTube channel, right? But relax, okay? In very few days, we are going back to school.
Eu não tô,
God
não,
willing,
não tô
okay?
vendo ele, não.
Just a few days, we go back to school, hopefully. But right now, we still have to continue here on YouTube. And it's okay, right? Kids, I'm not alone, of course. I'm never alone here. I have our new fourth grade student, Felipe, right? Hi, Felipe. I was going to say hi, Lorena, but no. Hi, Felipe. You okay? You got the ma'am, right? And I also have here with me teacher Maria. Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher. Hello, kids. How are you?
Nice, we're fine, right? I think we are fine. I'm fine. I'm okay.
very fine,
You're
teacher.
very fine?
I'm great.
Good. Teacher, is my frame okay? Am I too close?
I
Too
don't know,
far?
teacher, because I'm not.
No, you
in the
can't
room
see me?
yet.
Oh, too
Just
bad.
a second.
Okay. Well, but I believe you just have finished the other class, right? And right now you are like coming back to start a new class. Maybe you had a little snack, you went to the bathroom, but right now, and today we're going to do something really different, okay? Today we're not going to use our regular book. We're not going to use PB or AB, okay? We're going to use a different book that you also have, okay? We are going to use our first reader. Reader in Portuguese is paradidático, okay? We have readers in English too. We have paradidáticos in English too. And we have, for this grade, 4 readers. We're going to start with the first one today, okay? And the name of this reader is The Unhappy Giant, okay? It's the first story we are going to study, okay? Teacher, oh my God, I don't have my book. Where is my book? Relax, okay? Relax. We are going to use this book all this week, okay? We're going to use it today. We're going to use it next class. And maybe we're going to finish with another exercise on Friday, okay? But we are going to use this book all the week, okay? So relax. If you don't have the book today, no problem, okay? No problem. You can follow the story. We're going to hear the story, see the pictures today, okay, on the screen. And then next class, we are going to answer the activity, okay? Not today, just next class. So if you don't have the book right now with you there, no problem, okay? No problem. Teacher, how many students we have? Are you on the 24? Can you see what
24
what they are
kids.
saying on the chat? If they are
They are
asking any
saying
questions?
hi, hello, good morning.
No questions, yes?
No,
No
not
questions
yet.
so far? For the ones who are arriving, we are not using the PB and AB today, okay? No, today we're going to use our first reader, The Unhappy Giant, okay? And again, relax, okay? If you don't have your Unhappy Giant with you there, no problem, okay? You can see the screen. We are going to see the story. We are going to listen to the story, see the pictures, okay? And then for the next class for Wednesday, yes, you're going to need your book, okay? So for next class, until next class, try to find your book, okay? I know it's somewhere in your house, okay? And we are going to do the activity of the book only next class. Today we're going to analyze the story, everything we're going to see today. Okay? All right, teacher.
Yeah,
So far, so good?
yes.
Nice.
Yes,
So let's
sir.
get started, okay? So the story we're going to listen and see today, it's called The Unhappy Giant, okay? So first, I'm going to put the audio. You are going to look at the pictures and listen to the story, okay? Please, Felipe, only the book. Okay?
It's okay.
Let's listen, okay, kids? Yes, please.
The Unhappy Giant, written by Cheryl Palin.
Mr. Big is a giant. He lives in a very big house with a beautiful garden. But Mr. Big isn't happy. The children in the town are scared of Mr. Big.
I don't like children.
The giant is coming! Run!
One day, Mr. Big goes to visit his cousin.
Look! He's got a suitcase!
Mr. Big is going on holiday. Hooray!
In spring, it's sunny. The children play in the street.
I don't want to play in the street. Let's play in Mr. Big's garden. He isn't here. Good idea.
The children are happy in Mr. Big's garden. They like the trees, the flowers, and the birds.
I can ride my bike here. An apple tree. Let's play football.
In summer, it's very hot. The children swim in Mr. Big's lake.
I like this tree.
I'm wearing my new swimsuit. And I'm wearing my new sunglasses.
In autumn, it's very windy. The children fly kites in the garden.
Oh, look, the leaves are orange and yellow now.
In winter, it's very cold. The children put on their hats and gloves.
Hello! Whee!
Here's a scarf for the snowman. It's great.
But one day, Mr. Big comes home. He is very angry.
This is my garden. That's my tree. You can't play here.
Oh no! Mr. Big is here! Run! Ah!
Next spring, it's sunny. The children are sad. They want to play in the giant's garden. They don't want to play in the street.
Oh, I want to climb the apple tree.
It's spring in the town, but in Mr. Big's garden, it's winter.
It's cold. It's snowing. I don't understand.
Mr. Big sees the children in the street.
Oh dear. The children are unhappy.
Mr. Big wants to talk to the children. He's got an idea.
Help! It's Mr. Big!
I'm sorry. You can play in my garden. Come on, it's okay. Tell your friends to come and play.
You can come too.
Yay!
Now it's spring in the giant's garden again, and the unhappy giant is a happy giant.
The unhappy giant is a happy giant again. So, how do you like the story? I like the story very much. I think it's very, very fun. Okay? Kids, you could listen to the story. You could also see the pictures together with your book if you have your book there. But if you don't have your book, no problem, okay? You can follow on the pages on the screen, okay? But right now, before we talk about the story and page by page, let's take a look just at the vocabulary we have here, okay? Please, Felipe, can you pass to the final page? Pass. That's it, okay? Can you put this screen big, please? Kids, we have here, at the end of the book, of the reader, we have a picture dictionary, okay? So we have all the words that maybe are new for you, okay? Maybe some of these words you don't know. I know most of the words you know, all right? They are old vocabulary for you guys, okay? Some you have seen in the beginning of the year, some you have seen last year, but they are not hard, okay? And you have pictures. That's why it's a picture dictionary, okay? We have the picture and the name, and we can try to memorize and see what they are. All right, teacher, everything all right there?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay. So we have here some words we saw in the story, okay? Let's try to see these words together, okay? We have giant. Of course, it's the main character of the story, okay? Giant. It's a very, very big person, a giant. We have house and town. Remember this? You had this on the last test, right? House, town, city, remember? So house, it's a place where people live, and town, it's a medium-sized city. Yes, you have city, town, and village, remember? We have garden here. Pay attention to the pronunciation, okay? We have to say garden, okay? And some people have a garden in their houses. Some people don't have gardens, but no problem. Normally on gardens, we have flowers, trees, and small animals and insects, okay? We also have here street. It's in front of your house most of the times, the street. We have tree. We have flower. We have bird. I believe all of these are easy, as they are old words. We have leaves. Maybe this one you don't know, okay? Leaves. No, you do. Remember? That was a unit we saw here that we talked about the parts of a plant. Remember, plant and leaves? Yes, we said we had this here too. We have lake. We also saw this word swim. You swim on the lake or in the lake. A swimsuit is a specific kind of clothing you wear when you go swimming, right? Now you have on the bottom of the page 4 actions, right? We have climb a tree. Climb a tree is a very old action, you know, right? From 2nd grade, I believe. Climb a tree. Fly a kite as well. Yeah, fly a kite. Ride a bike and play football. Remember, you can say play football or play soccer. Both are correct, all right? On the next page, we have more items, okay? And they are connected to a specific time of the year, okay? We have here scarf, hat, gloves, and sunglasses, all right? Scarf, hat, and gloves we wear on a specific time of the year when it's very cold, right? And sunglasses we wear on the other part of the year where it's very hot and you go to the beach, for example, right? This part here, I believe it's new for some people, right? The 4 seasons of the year. Remember? I believe we saw this some time ago in our book, but if you don't remember, no problem. Okay, we have here spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Okay? Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. You can say autumn or autumn and winter or winter. Okay, it's okay, right? Sometimes in some places you see autumn, or you can see fall too. They are the same thing. Okay, spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter or winter. Okay. They are the 4 seasons of the year. We saw in the story of the unhappy giant, they went through all the seasons, right? We're going to see again, and we are going to talk about the seasons in specific details, okay? But they talked about spring, how is the weather during spring, summer, during autumn, and during winter, okay? Here in Fortaleza, we don't have the 4 seasons very defined, right? We mostly have hot and not hot, right? The seasons we have
And not so hot.
hot and not so hot, or raining seasons and not raining seasons. That's what drought seasons and raining seasons, right? That's what we normally have here. But in Brazil, if you go to the south of Brazil, the southeast of Brazil, like if you go to São Paulo or, well, those places down there, you can see the seasons in more details, right? You can see the spring, that the flowers blossom, the summer when the sun is very hot, the autumn when the leaves of the trees they fall, and the winter when it's really cold and the weather changes a lot. Okay, we even have some snow here in Brazil, right? Then we have here some weather conditions. We have it's snowing, it's windy, it's hot, and it's sunny. Remember?
Okay.
This is things from the past, right? And we have here to finish this page suitcase, snowman, unhappy, scared, and happy. Okay? A suitcase is that just like the ones you have to go to school, that you carry your books. It's a big suitcase, right, with some wheels. A snowman, unhappy, and the contrary of unhappy, happy and scared when you are afraid or something. Okay, so this is all the vocabulary we need to understand as a story. Okay, all right, teacher.
Yeah, teacher, just a question. They're gonna have a test about this book.
Tests about
Yeah.
no, we don't ask questions about the book on tests. Okay, no.
No.
But
Okay.
we're going to have exercises about this book. Yes. Not today. Next class, we're going to work with some exercises about this book, but it's not a test, okay? We don't use readers on tests on 4th grade. You're going to use readers on tests only starting at 6th grade, if I'm not mistaken, okay? But so far, we only study the book during classes, okay? So let's go back to the beginning of the story. Please, Felipe, go back to the beginning of the story. Back. We're going to analyze the story again, page by page, okay? Go back. Yeah. The beginning. So the name of the story is The Unhappy Giant. Okay? It was a giant, a very big person that was not happy. He was unhappy. Let's see why, okay? Pass.
Written by.
Yeah. So Mr. Big is a giant. What's the name of the giant? Mr. Big. Duh. He lives in
Why,
a very
teacher?
well, because he's a giant. He lives in a very big house with a beautiful garden. But Mr. Big isn't happy. So look at Mr. Big's house. Of course, his house is big too. Yes, he's a giant. He's very big. His house needs to be big too, right? And he has a beautiful garden. But he's not happy. Why? Let's see why Mr. Big is not happy, okay? The children in the town are scared of Mr. Big. They are saying, oh no, run, Forrest, run, just like some students said on the chat, right? And Mr. Big, you say, I don't like children.
Oh God.
The giant is coming, run. Well,
Run,
Mr. Big.
Forrest.
yeah, Mr. Big doesn't like children, okay? Pass, Philip, please. One day, Mr. Big goes to visit his cousin. So on this day, Mr. Big travels. He went to visit his cousin. Remember? A family member that he didn't see in a while. Mr. Big is going on holiday. Hooray! So Mr. Big is going to travel. He's on holiday, he's on vacation. Look, he's got a suitcase. Shh. The girl is afraid that Mr. Big maybe can listen to them talking, right? And if Mr. Big's got a suitcase, it means he's going to spend some days traveling, right? He's going to visit his cousin. He's also going to do some extra activities there. Can you see what's on his hand? He's going to go fishing, right? Let's continue, okay? Now, the book starts talking about the seasons, okay? The first one, in spring, it's sunny. So the first season that the book talks about is spring. And it's saying that in spring it's sunny. You can see the sun. And the children play in the street, okay? I don't want to play in the street, this boy is saying. Let's play in Mr. Big's garden. He isn't here. Good idea. So, just a second, kids. Drink my water. Since Mr. No, just go back. Since Mr. Big is not here, the garden is empty. So the kids can go to the garden and play, right? This kid doesn't want to play in the street, so they're going to play in Mr. Big's garden. Now you can pass. The children are happy in Mr. Big's garden. They like the trees, the flowers, and the birds. I can ride my bike here, says one kid. Oh, an apple tree. It's a tree. Apples, right? Let's play football. So you can see that in spring, all the flowers are blossoming, the birds are singing, the field is green, and the kids are playing. This is the spring. Okay? Now, moving on, it's summer. It's the next season, okay? In summer, it's very hot, okay? The weather is now very hot. The children swim in Mr. Big's lake, okay? Mr. Big is not there, so they can swim in his lake, right? I like this tree, says one boy. I'm wearing my new swimsuit. The girl is swimming in the lake, so she needs a swimsuit. And I'm wearing my new sunglasses. This girl here is trying to get some suntan, so she is wearing her sunglasses during summer, okay? Because it's a very hot season. Pass, Philip, please. This one? Nice. The following season is autumn. You can also say it fall, okay? In autumn, it's very windy. The wind is very strong, okay? The children fly kites. They fly kites in the garden. Look, the leaves are orange and yellow now. The leaves, the color of the leaves is different now because it's a different season, right? And the leaves are falling. Can you see the leaves on the floor? They are falling, okay? This is autumn. It's like a preparation for the next season, which is very cold, and it's winter, okay? In winter, it's very cold, very cold. The children put on their hats and gloves, okay? Because it's very cold. Hello, the boy is talking to the bird. Whee! This boy is going down the hill with his skate. He's got a scarf. No, here's a scarf for the snowman. It's great. So the kids are doing a very popular activity during winter when they have snow, right? They are building snowman and putting all the specific clothes for a snowman that they put a hat, a scarf. Sometimes they have to put a carrot as a nose. Okay, move on. But one day, Mr. Big comes back home and he's very angry. Oh, the kids are invading my property. This is my garden. That is my tree. You can't play here. Oh no, Mr. Big is here! Run! Again, run, Forrest, run, right? The kids were surprised by Mr. Big's arrival, sudden arrival, right? And Mr. Big, we can see that Mr. Big enjoy his holidays, right? He has a suntan, he has some swimming equipment there with him, but he's still angry because he doesn't like children. Next spring, it's sunny. The children are sad. They want to play in the giant's garden again. It was so fun to play in the garden, but they don't want to play in the street because the garden is more fun, right? I want to climb the apple tree again. Oh, poor boy. Pass. It's a spring. It's another season in the town, but in Mr. Big's garden is winter. How curious. You have two seasons going on at the same time. It's a spring outside because people are happy, but inside his garden, because he's sad, it's cold. Brrr, it's cold, it's snowing. I don't understand. Mr. Big sees the children in the street. Oh dear, the children are unhappy. That's Mr. Big thinking and talking for the first time, okay? Continue. Mr. Big wants to talk to the children. He's got an idea. Bling. Help! It's Mr. Big! The kids are scared of Mr. Big, right? Because Mr. Big used to be very angry with kids. I'm sorry. You can play in my garden. Mr. Big now changed his mind, right? Come on! It's okay. Tell your friends to come and play. Mr. Big is not angry anymore. He wants the kids to play in his garden. You can come too, the girl is saying. Pass, Philip. And now it's spring in the garden, in the giant's garden again, and the unhappy giant is a happy giant. The end. Okay? So, in the end of the story, the unhappy giant became a happy giant because in the beginning he was angry with the kids, but then he realized it was better to let the kids come and play with him. He was going to be happy too, and in the end everybody was happy playing in the garden, right? So, did you like the story? Type in the chat. Tell me your opinion about it. Are they saying anything, teacher?
Not about the book,
Yeah, what are they talking about?
about games.
Games. What games are they talking about?
I don't know, just games. I don't know. They didn't talk about the name.
They are like scheduling a game
Yeah.
after class, okay, kids? Right now we are talking about the book, okay? Can anybody tell me on the chat what you think about the story of the book? What is your favorite character or your favorite season of the year? Do you prefer summer, winter, autumn, or spring? Tell me, what do you prefer? Type on the chat for us your preference. Did anybody answer, teacher?
Not yet.
Not yet? Well, we have an activity, a very nice activity, but we're not going to work on this today, okay? We're going to work on this activity only next class, okay? Only next class. Today, we listened to the story, we saw the pages, and you are going to do as a homework this again, okay? You are going to get your book and try to read the story again, okay? Try to understand the story again, see the pictures again, see what's going on, okay? Try to check the vocabulary one more time, okay? This is your homework for today. Yeah. No, nothing. I thought you want to say something.
No.
No. So this is your homework for today, okay? You're going to read the story again to get ready because next class we are going to do the activity, okay? Any questions on the chat, teacher?
Not really.
Not really? All right. So I hope they enjoyed the story. I like the story very much.
Marisa Dora is saying that she thought the book great.
Very good. I like this book too, okay? It's a very nice story. We have many good stories coming up, okay? This is just the first one. All right, kids. So please, as a homework, read the story again, okay? Next class, we are going to do the activities, okay? Thank you very much. Have a nice day and beginning of the week, and see you guys next class. Bye-bye.